Congratulations. Oh, let's fall.
They were good. They were very good. I'm very proud.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Carl Moretti with Top Rank. Obviously, it's a thrill to be up here and present the new WBC light heavyweight champion and his team that brought him this victory tonight. That being said, we'll turn it over for some questions from the media for the whole camp. Teddy, who put the game plan out and it was executed perfectly. His manager, Egis Klimas, and the new champion who nailed it tonight, literally. So with that, we'll open it up for questions and welcome the new WBC light heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Gvozdyk. Just in some opening with Carl.
Hello everyone. I'm really happy to be here, to be a new WBC champion. And I want to start with, I want to say thank you for everyone who take part in this achievement for me. I want to say thank you to my new trainer, Teddy Atlas. I was working since first camp and I feel a difference. And I know, Teddy, without you I wouldn't make it. Thank you very much, Teddy. And another part, it was a lot of people who've been involved, who make it happen. It was, first of all, Teddy's family, because as you know, we had a problem with the visa. We had a problem to get here, so we decided to go to New York first to stay on our schedule, because it's kind of like the same weather. I want to say thank you to Teddy's wife, Elaine, who cooked for me, who did all this stuff in the embassy, working hard to open visa, to Teddy's daughter, Nicole, who did a great job, also helped me to open in visa. I want to say thank you to all the people. I want to say thank you to David Berlin, who did a tremendous work to make this fight happen, to force Stevenson to sign this agreement. I want to say thank you to everyone who make any influence on this result. I want to say thank you to the nutritionist, who unfortunately cannot come, but he sent his assistant, who did a really great job, Nikolai. And I'm sorry if I forget someone, but I want to say thank you all the people who make everything, who helped me to make this thing happen. Thank you. And I'm just excited now. I'm new WBC champion, and I'm looking forward. Thank you for coming and support me, for everyone.
Questions for anybody on the dais?
Alexander, congratulations for your win. On the scorecard of the judges, you were trailing in 2 cards, and there was one card that was a tie, 95-95. What was your feeling of the fight before that spectacular
horrible judge? That's why you can't have a judge. All honesty, good people here, but you can't have a judge. That's why you can't have a judge from somebody's hometown or home country. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. They're not fair. They're not honest. 98, 92. That's a joke. That is criminal. That is terrible for that guy to have that. He should have his license taken away. But you know what? Thank God we didn't have to depend on that. Thank God. But that goes to show you why you cannot go to someone else's hometown or home country and have one of their judges, because they can't be neutral. They can't be unbiased, because they don't know how.
So you had the feeling that Alexander was leading in the fight?
Listen, I understand that you can't, that when you think you're winning a fight in somebody's home country, that you better think twice. And you better think that maybe you're not. And maybe you're not. And maybe you better start to do what you have to do to protect against that possibility. But all the credit, he's very gracious. He's a gentleman, besides being a champion. And he deserves all the credit. All of the credit. All of the credit. Because it was his ability. It was his intellect. It was his character that got him through with the most dangerous puncher, if not the most dangerous puncher, the second most dangerous puncher in boxing, and a southpaw. He deserves the credit. And now he deserves to be a champion for a long time.
No, I didn't make the count, but I was waiting for my moment. I was thinking, you know, like, at least I'm not losing the fight. I control everything. I just waiting, and I got it. Thank you.
You prepare for that, for that 11th round that you manage really well? From
I still have fuel for exploring.
Did it look like he was ready?
Yeah.
Did he do anything that surprised you? I personally never seen, like maybe a little bit more with the Jack fight, but he was going to the body a bit more. He was doing a few other things. I feel he's getting into his craftier age, I guess. You know, he brought it into the later rounds. Arguably a split fight until you ended it. Were you surprised at all by anything? I know he's got crazy power, and you seem to have, you know, endured it well.
You know, the strongest side of this fighter is his power, but he didn't surprise me because we was working with Daddy before in a gym on all his things. You know, he not really, you know, he's a smart. He's a feeling of distance very good. But he's not really, you know, versatile fighter. He's doing all the same, except he's a feeling distance very good and hitting hard. So we were ready for that. So I wasn't really surprised. That's why I was, you know, I couldn't be cautious. That's why maybe I didn't do a lot in the first half, but I just was waiting for my time.
Tremendous fight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Question for your manager, though. Are you happy now a bit more with the media turnout, with the fans and the crowd? I know you weren't pleased originally, but how are your feelings? Have they improved?
Did you ever ask a blind man, do you want to see? That's my answer. Of course I'd be happy. I cannot be more happy.
We're very pleased with him. We know there's no rematch clause. What are the chances that we get to see him here in Montreal again?
Another question. If you ask a lady who just gave birth, would you like another child? We just finished the job, man. Come on. Let us rest. Now think about it and see what we're gonna go.
It's not a closed door.
This weight class, sky is the limit. All the great champions, a lot of good challengers. Let us breathe a little bit, and we're going to be back in the business.
Lastly, I just want to know, is ESPN Plus coming to Canada, or are we going to have to keep suffering?
You know, I know who I want to throw this question to right now, but I'm not going to.
I'll throw it to him. The coordinating producer.
That's right. That's
the
right.
best person that works there is right there.
Right.
I'll tell you the truth. I want to give you my $5.
There you go. Well,
You understand?
Listen, right now we can do the, you know, help me, go me fund.
My hands are kind of tied when it comes to ESPN fights.
Don't fight a meeting.
He joined fellow compatriots Anatoly Lomachenko and Oleksandr Gvozdyk as world champions. What is it about the Ukrainian amateur system that makes you guys head and shoulders above the rest?
I don't know, we used to be a great Olympic team. Lomachenko fought.
People like that. That's the difference. People like that. Really, I'm dead
This
serious.
guy over there made our
teachers like him.
Yeah. He did another great teacher, who is one of the best trainers in boxing ever. This is how I consider him. For me, he's just the best. And right now I have another step to improvement.
Congratulations again. What's in the future? Do you want to unify the belts? Who do you have on your radar?
In the future, just rest right now, and then we will see. My manager just answered you this question.
Thank you very much.